there's a wonderful story that I very much connect to and identify with in the world of tshuva, specifically when it comes to Yom Kippur. The story goes as following. There was once a chassid in the court of Rav Baruch Mezhebush, and this chassid was very close to the Rebbe, and things started to happen, and after a certain amount of time, he wasn't to be found by Rav Baruch Mezhebush anymore. One of the Hasidim mentioned to his Rebbe after some time had passed that, this Yid, he's actually now completely left Yiddishkeit, and they say he's living with a non-Jewish woman. Rav Baruch Mezhebush was shocked, and he turns to his Gabbai and says, "Bring me now my horse and wagon." And Rav Baruch Mezhebush goes and rides straight to this chassid's house. No matter how far this chassid had strayed away, he still had the utmost respect and kavod for his Rebbe. And Rav Baruch Mezhebush knocks on the door. The Rebbe the chassid opens the door and his jaw drops. Oy vey, the Rebbe's here. He tells his non-Jewish lady friend, "Get out of here, quickly, go away, it's the Rebbe." And he invites the Rebbe in. And the Rebbe sits with this chassid, looks deep in his eyes for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And as each minute passes, this chassid mamish breaks more and more into 100 pieces, 1,000 pieces, 1,000,000 pieces. He's so broken and he's crying. And after about an hour, the Heilige Rebbe, Rabbi Baruch Mezhebush, he looks at this chassid and he says, "What happened? How did you get here?" And the chassid said, I don't even know. I opened up a door in my head and walked through into a room. And then I opened up another door and walked into another room, and another door and walked into another room. And somehow I got here. And this chassid, he was crying, and he turns to his Rebbe and he says, "Rabbi Baruch, please, can I come back? Can I come back?" Rav Baruch shakes his head and says, "No, you cannot go back. You can't come back." And the Rebbe looked at his chassid, and the chassid was even more distraught and says, "Please, can I come back?" And the Rebbe says, "No, you can't go back." After a couple of moments, the chassid looks at his Rebbe and says, "Why can't I come back? Why can't I go back?" The Rebbe says, "Because you can't go back the path that you've walked. You can't go back through those doors into those rooms, through those doors into those rooms. You have to open up a new door, and you have to go into a new room, and then another new door and another new room." What Rabbi Baruch was saying to his chassid, you can't go backwards. You can only go forwards. And I know as I come into Yom Kippur, my tshuva process involves me letting go of behaviors and thought patterns. However, what's really important, and as well as we know this from the Nefesh Chaim, it's opening up new doors, walking into new rooms. Be'ezras Hashem will have the koyach to move forward in life. And Rav Baruch said to his chassid, if you open up a new door that is connected to me, we could walk into the new room together. And from walking forward, we can go forward together. Bracha and Hatzlacha.